niggas say I carry switches. These bitches real mad, got to keep the sticky, icky bitches really make me stick. Yeah, I'm aiming for your kidney when I send shots coming straight from my fucking blicky. Got to surf the bands, got switches, they come in tens. Steady with the bands, counting pesos or the yens. I'm shooting at your man, Barbie drippy calling can. Pussy like they cat, big dog, they call me Ben. Shooting, yeah, I'm shooting down your block, looking for a op. Steady on my dick, but bitch, you know.
My Kendalls, welcome back to the Dollhouse. It's your boy Kendall Kaylon. I'm back once again, guys, with another video. This video is going to be a little bit different. I know I haven't posted in like 7 months, but this video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to get into some of my snippets. We're going to answer some of y'all questions. We're going to have a smoke sessions. And we're going to just get personal, like, so y'all can understand who I am, get a feel of me. And I'm going to tell y'all why I be gone for so long. So, I'm going to go roll up, and we're going to come back to the video. We're going to start off with the smoke session. I did a half a blunt because I'm telling y'all, if I smoke a whole blunt you hoes, baby, it wouldn't be no video. I'll be sitting here acting crazy, acting stupid. I got a paper, so, you know, we better put that on top. I'll be sitting here acting crazy, going stupid. And baby, y'all would never, this video would never see the light of day. So while I'm rolling this in this paper, instead of
still the same bitch, ain't shit. Damn, I miss my dogs. Damn, I miss the.
Alright, y'all, I'm back and I got the light. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna talk to y'all why I'm smoking this, about where I've been at, how I've been doing. Yeah, that's just, and then we're gonna elevate into the story time. So if you're not really caring for this part, you could just skip into the Q&A. If you can for all of it, you can stay through me. So that's just like it. I'm trying to get a thumbnail too. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, don't judge me because I don't really know how to smoke for real.
I'm in the bank playing with my nigga bags too. I got a couple hundreds hair blue, those too. I'm the shit, wipe my ass in your nose too. What the fuck shit, babe? Wanna beat it, nigga, please. You bitches ugly, need surgery, need to fix your face. Dirty hoes, smelling draws, whole bitch.
Call these bitches shitty, yeah. Bitches talking. Smoking in the alley with a bitch, no Austin. Take me to the moon. I'm dripping in some juice. These bitches want beef, I make them cow, make them move. I'ma teach you like to see. Your baby daddy wanna meet. I'ma lay it down, he gon' eat.
Alright, I'm in there. So, it's not a specific reason as to why I've been gone off of YouTube. It's just that, like, I experience a life like every other person. Like, I go to school, I have a job, I have, you know, a life outside of YouTube. Like, I'm not a full-time YouTuber, I'm not a full-time vlogger, not a full-time storyteller. It's just, I do this as a hobby. I do this for fun. Like I tell y'all every time I leave, it's like, I'm not literally gone. Like, I'm not just hitting off the face of the internet. It's like, I be on Instagram, I be on Twitter, heavy on my spam channel. If you don't know my spam channel and you haven't subscribed to my spam channel, that's it right there. Go subscribe there. Mostly I post music, lyric videos, acapellas and shit like that regarding my music. But now I'm finna start, you know, putting podcasts out and reaction videos on that channel as well. So stay tuned on that channel. And without really denying, like I said, I experience life like every other person. I be just doing shit, and I just don't be like, okay, like, bitch, YouTube not my job. I don't do this for I do it as a hobby. And when I do feel like doing it, I do it. And right now I feel like doing it. While I'm fucking this, I'm gonna, like, you know, tell y'all a little story time as well. Now that we done touched on where I've been at, you know. I'm not finna even lie to y'all and be like, I'm finna work on being consistent because I simply don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be consistent on here. But I'm gonna tell y'all about a story. The mini story time I'm gonna tell y'all before I get into the Q&A is about the time I got jumped at this school. I told this story to my TikTok. I told this story to my TikTok, but I never really like put it in details. I never really like explained it. So let me tell y'all the story. And I'm gonna produce a video as well, because y'all always coming for me talking something. Oh, I ain't posting screenshots no more. I'm posting like receipts and all that. I'll be posting them where I feel like. So I was cool with this girl. I'm still cool with her today. To this day, we're gonna just name her A. I was cool with A. To make a long story short and still give a little details, I'm gonna break it down a little bit. I was cool with A. Me and A was good sisters. We used to chat at school. I used to see her in the morning. She used to bring me breakfast, give me snacks, shit like that, vice versa. We used to give each other like candy, and we used to just vibe. We used to just chill. We used to just have a good time together. So I was also associates with this other girl that was in my third period. So one day we had a sub in third period. So this sub, she was like real cute. Like she was, like when I say cute, I mean her attitude. Like she was real cute. Like she was giving me what like need to be gave. Like she was saucing me up. Like you know how y'all got the one teachers that be like real nice, real generous towards you. That was her. So I think that was her way of like, I don't know, easing information out of me or what. But she was telling me that she had seen my YouTube videos. She was telling me that she had heard things about me with boys that was in McMahon. And I'm just like, I never really told nobody like about the boys I was fucking with at McMahon. I never really like, you know, opened that boat yet. But like I said, I never really Lord. So like I said, I never really was telling nobody, but you know, me and my associate, we're gonna just name her K, and my friend at the time, my friend A, we was by the sub desk and we was just having a normal conversation and they came up like I said. So I told her, I didn't really tell nobody that, but if you wanna know if they stay between the the four of us, I'll, you know, I indulged that information to you. So with that being said, you know, she was just asking me questions. She was like, you ever fuck with a boy from McMahon? I was like, yeah. She was like, who? I was like, I don't want to tell y'all. And then, you know, it was just saucing me up. You know, I was young and naive. I was in 10th grade. Come on now. Like, them bitches got me so easy. Like, I was like, it was, and I said the name. And like I said, I told them prior to me giving that information, I literally said, I was like, I really hope this stays between the four of y'all, because I don't really like being in drama like that. And even the sub, she was like, okay, we're not gonna say nothing. So fast forward, for a period here. Believe it or not, I told them this in third period, fourth period, the whole school knew, and a specific class was like real rowdy about it. So a dean had came and got me and was like, you know, I need to have a conversation with you. Like, I heard, like, you over here spreading rumors and lies on boys' name at the school. That's not okay. That's not tolerable. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what would I do? Like, come to find out, A and K went back and told a boy they had the class on him the next period. Told a boy, whispered it about big old things. So the lady, she didn't tell me that time. She wasn't like, oh, don't come to school. She never told me that. She just was like, I heard this what you did. We're gonna have a conversation about this tomorrow. So early that morning, I think she had called my mama, or I don't know, either that night she called my mama, one of the two. She reached out to my mama and then she was like, I won't have a meeting with Shu and Kendall before he could enter the building. So they scheduled a meeting. I went to the meeting, and the meeting, she was just telling me how she found out the information. She was like, A and K wrote a statement. Here's the statement. I see a name on both of the statements. I see who wrote the statements. And I'm not gonna lie, when I'm getting upset, when I get furious, when I get mad, it's very obvious. Like, I can't hide it. Like, I just exude it. So she's singing it. Like, she was like, oh no. Like, if you're gonna go check these girls, if you're gonna go like be messy with this, you could stay home for 2 days. So she was like, excuse the absences. I'm gonna, get over that. And then I'm like, okay, cool. So with that being said, them 2 days I was missing out of school, my name was the talk of the school. And I feel like she knew that. That's what she was trying to prevent. She knew. Like, I feel like she didn't only think I was gonna fight with them girls. She felt like either me and the boys was gonna get into it, or I was gonna get into it with somebody, because that was the tea at the school, apparently. So fast forward. I finally come back to school. This girl, we gonna just name her G. The girl, she, approached me about this issue. She was like, "You said this about this boy?" I was like, "No." When I said no, I wasn't saying no because I was scared. I wasn't saying no because I felt like she was checking me. I wasn't saying no because of that. It's just like, why was we talking? Like, bitch, for a short answer, just no. Like, like, I don't got an answer to you. So whatever I say out my mouth, even if it was a lie, that's just what I said to you. You know what I'm saying? So, hold on, y'all. My lips are a little dry. So that was that. So I was in front of the gate. Like, me at that time, I was not friends with nobody at that school for real. Like, I didn't tell nobody my business for real. I wasn't really close with people. So the main thing I would do is I'd call somebody, I'd walk away and just be to myself on my phone all day at school. So me being early to school, that's what I was doing. I was in front of the gate, and when I seen her, she was circling the gate. That's when she stopped and asked me the question. She kept circling the gate, and then she went and sat down. So when she sat down, it was like a group of like 6 students, like boys and girls. Like, I got into it with all of them, by the way. So, like I said, I'm new to this school, but at the end of the day, I'm still me. Like, I'm not finna not be myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna be scared of nobody. Like, I don't care. Like, So me walking back up, I had heard, my name. Like, it just was too, like, it was lies. Like, you gotta understand. Like, as I was walking up, I'm hearing them telling the story. I just like, here, Kendall did this, Kendall did that, Kendall did this, Kendall did that. I'm like, oh. Alright, so I'm like, alright, me being me, I'm a little small. So I say, actually, this what happened. And me and her just started exchanging words. So the mix of me and her exchanging words, a girl jumped in. I think she had a twin sister. Me and the twin sister started getting into it. Then her brother, I didn't even know it was her brother, jumped in and walked up to me and was like, "This my sister, this and all that." I'm like, "Bitch, you a boy, I'm gonna whip you." So when I got up, he didn't want to fight for real. He said back down. And it was like another student that was just, talking shit on the side that was cool with her. But I was just showing her DMs of how her boyfriend was obsessed with me and how her boyfriend liked me and stuff like that. The stuff I was showing her, it wasn't as serious as I was making it seem at the time. But of course, I was like throwing it in her face like, "Bitch, your man wanted me." So that was making her mad too. So I guess she wanted me to come in the street and fight her. She was like, come in the street. Like, we not finna do this in front of the school," which was still in front of the school. It was the street. She was like, "Come in the street." I'm like, I'm not coming in the street, baby. I'm not fighting you. I told her I'm not fighting you. I really didn't want to fight her. Like, I really told her brother when he got in my face. I'm like, he didn't even get in my face. He stood in front of me. Like, he stood in front of me, but like a couple feet away. And he was like, but he said, he said. So after that, we walk in the building. It's time for us to get in the building. So she wait directly till she go through the metal detector, get behind the security guard and say, "Oh yes, I gotta get right here because I don't want to bat him." I'm like, well, when she said it, like I said, bitch, I'm smart. Like, at the time, like, the kind of person that I had, I was a real smart, So I'm like, bitch, bat who? You know what I'm saying? She like, bat who? Told her she wasn't gonna do it. She felt like she had to prove that to me. Came down. I don't think she connected. Before she even could get to me, I think I done snuck her. So when I snuck her brother snuck me, and then I beat both. I'm not gonna even say I beat both of them up. Y'all gonna determine what happened. I'm gonna put the video right there. That was my video. That's the video. So it's not all that. I don't know why. Like, it's not all that. It's just a little fight I had. But yeah, y'all see how it happened. Fast forward. That was just that. That's how I got jumped. That was my second time getting jumped ever. But that was my first time. That was my first fight and only fight at the school next man I go to. And I'm cool with me and her actually good friends now. I just feel like she made a mistake at the time. Like, she didn't know what it was. Like, at the end of the day, that's tea. And when we go to school, when we in high school, tea is tea. And people gonna spill it. I feel like me and her wasn't as close as I thought we was. And that's my fault for even telling it. So that's the story time about how I got jumped. If you like the story time, like the video about the story time. If you feel like I clearing up nothing in the story time, comment down below and I will clear up your messages. your comments, your concerns, all that. So, we finna move on to the questions that, the people were sending in. I'm finna answer the questions truthfully. Alright, now I'm officially in the hot seat. We finna get into these questions. So, bitches was being lame and not replying to my story and putting in, the little box. People did, put some little questions in the. So I just told my friends, just ask me some juicy questions that you think bitches would want to know. I could really get some tea in, and they sent it over. The first question was, how did my mom react when she found out I was gay? Let me say this. Like, I feel like my mama always knew. Like, my mom said she said she always knew I was gay. Like, from a little boy, my feminine ways always just shown. Like, you could always see, like, my voice, the way I walked, the way I talked, the way I did everything, people really could notice. So I feel like she was trying to stop it before it became what it already was, I guess. So I feel like her reaction was just a natural black mother reaction. Come on now, like, imagine. Like, I don't know, but her reaction, it wasn't terrible. Of course, I dealt with shit when I was growing up, like, getting whooped for playing in makeup, shit like that. Like, if you had a son and you felt like your son was doing that, you would probably whoop your son too. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm not justifying what she did at all. I just, now that I'm older, I realized what that was, and that was her reaction. Second question was, do I have a first love? I'm not gonna lie, I think the idea of a first love is kind of childish, because it's like, as we get older, we gonna forget about all the people that we really dated when we was young. Like, y'all don't think that? Like, I feel like once I get older, like, once I'm 30 something and I got a boyfriend at that time, I don't think that I'm gonna be worrying about a nigga I was fucking with when I was in 9th grade, or fucking with a nigga I was fucking with when I was in like 8th grade or something like that. Like, I think I'm gonna be on that nigga. But, however, I just feel as though I do have a person that, I fell in love with first, and, they hold a special place in my heart. So it's just like, I kind of do got a first love. I ain't gonna speak on who it is, but I got one. But he not important. He don't matter. The third question was to explain my risk relationship. I got 2 risk relationships. I don't know which one to start on, because I dealt with a relationship in 9th grade with a boy, and now looking back at it as a 12th grader, I'm just realizing that was terrible. But also, my 10th grade year, I dealt with another relationship during that summer. So I'm trying to, like, they hand in hand, but I feel like the main risk relationship was the recent one, the one that was in 10th grade, because this nigga wound up having a baby. I know it's old news now, but at the time, that was hot steamy tea for me, girl. You don't understand, like, I was with this nigga, and people could vouch for me, and people can't vouch for me. Like, some shit that we did was so low key, like, nobody could vouch for me. But me and the nigga, we was doing so much shit, and the whole time, bitch, he had not one, but 2 baby mamas. Yes, bro, he had 2 baby mamas, but that's our risk relationship. Question kind of tied along with the other question. The question is, when did you first come out? Like I said, people always move. So like I never really actually say like, oh hey, such and such, I'm gay. Like, I just started doing it. Like, I would say I started doing it like definitely after I went to high school, but 8th grade, that's when I got loose with it. Like, before 8th grade, I was like DL, trying to like portray an image that I wasn't. But 8th grade, I was getting, very feminine, like with the voice, with the way I walked and stuff like that. 9th grade, I was very expressive with it. And by the time I made it to 10th grade, bro, I was wearing heels, makeup, eyeshadow, nails, all type of stuff. So it's just like, it just happened. So somebody asked me how many bodies I got. To be honest, when I came on the internet, I never really wanted to speak in a sexual way. Like, I never, I of course I told y'all certain shit, but I feel like the girls that got, like, I told y'all shit low key. Like, I don't never come out and just tell my business, So I would never just tell y'all the number of bodies I got, because that's not what I would do. The next question is, have I ever been exposed? That video that I posted, my actual first YouTube video about the DL baseball player, that caused me to get exposed. When I made that video, prior to me making that video, I was cool with this girl. And the girl, she was basically like my friend. And she knew the boy. She practically, I don't know how to say that word, so don't judge me. She basically put me on that boy, right? And I used to tell her T about it. So when I did that, what I told you I did in the video, it was a video about that. It was a video about that video. So I sent it to her as a friend, but she had 2 devices, so she screen recorded off another device and kept it. But mind you, this was 8th grade summer. I didn't even know me and her was going to the same high school together with this boy. So fast forward, that video came out and that went around. It was a big old thing. And I don't know, I got into it with one of her friends. And once I got into it with one of her friends, she put that video on me. Her friend ran with that video that was going around. I tried to get it to the dean. It's just the dean called my mom and they was talking about that video. They wanted me to delete the video. But I was like, girl, no, I'm not deleting my video. I'm not doing that. I got called in the office. The lady was talking to me. Yes, so that's the answer today. What's the worst link up? Now that I'm kind of older, I feel a little bit more comfortable with y'all, telling y'all a little bit of my business. So, one time I had linked up, there we go. One time I had linked up with this boy and he had got me an Uber to Metairie where he studied. And when I get there, he had me high because one of his exes came knocking at the window. And mind you, he stole his grandma. So somebody was knocking at the window, like, alright, boom. Somebody was knocking at the window. Mind you, we was just finna, if you get it, you get it. We was just finna. So right when he finna, I look at him, he look at me, he just like, get into this video right quick. He was like, I'm sorry, we gotta go through this. I'm gonna show y'all the messages where he said, you know, all the stuff. Since y'all see I don't do screenshots, I wanna give y'all some screenshots. So I'm gonna post a message where he said, you know, he's sorry for having me go through all that. I'm like, okay, it's fine. But then that was the worst link up I ever had because that was the first time that ever happened to me. I was in the class for like 15 minutes. And then, you know, he came back and he was like, you still wanna? And I'm like, I don't know, you like killed the vibe. So we just started doing other stuff and then, yeah. So somebody asked me how I got into rap. One of my friends asked me how I got into rap. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep the story very short. I got into rap because Nicki Minaj, that's the main thing. Like, if anybody asks me, my main inspiration about rap is Nicki Minaj. It comes from Nicki Minaj first. So, you know, growing up, I used to just listen to her music, spit her bars. Then I used to like go to other people and spit her bars and like lie and tell them that was my bars. So then, you know, people used to clock my team and be like, I heard a song the other day and that's Nicki Minaj. So they used to like be like, come up with your own stuff, like where your own stuff, like, but you blind, you an imposter. So I used to like steal from her bars but add my own stuff on it. And then eventually I just started writing my own raps. Like I just started writing my own raps. And at first I never knew how to get on the I think the do-rag coming. Y'all see the do-rag coming off? Well, it wasn't, but it is. Like it's still tight, but I can see it's coming off. But yeah, I started writing my own shit. At first, I didn't know how to flow on the record. Like I didn't know how to like keep on going. So like what I used to do is I used to write the shit. I used to just hit a beat and just keep on rapping, like just rapping. Like I hit a beat and just be like but I keep going and like never one time I thought to like catch that beat, like, you know. So like if you hear like some of my old songs or some like songs from a couple months and years back, they don't sound the best because I'm new to it. I just was learning how to do it. But I just started getting into rap like because I just did. Like it's like I say, YouTube is a hobby. Like I could do it. Like it's fun. It's literally fun sometimes. So I do it sometimes. But rap, I'm not gonna lie, rap, I really want to take that as a career. I want to take that as an actual job. Like I'm really good with that shit. I just need to like get on that shit for real. But to answer your question, that's how I got into rap. Now I'm finna introduce my next single that's going towards Tainted Extended. The name of it is Sleeves Flow.
got a new hit for you. These bitches hella ugly, tell them, you. My flow so sick, he said, I choose. Eat it good, fruity bitch, I choose. Slave, whooping forward, done I'm poppy, I'm still trolling. Black green, I'm still rolling. I'm so fucking bad, I can't help it. Ass so thick, whooping hoes my belly. Living deli in the top shit, you hoes ain't got shit, but a fucking virus.
I have power of a man and the charm of a woman.
Yeah. Many things versus fighting, and I heard that goes. We come in and we banging at your doors.
Pistol empty load.
I'm the frog.
Do the toe.
I'm a leap. You can't go. Take
The bite into
morning, bro.
talking about
me some hoes. What this one man with her gets a rap and spaz and crash and all type of shit. Try to get some more. Got the guns. You bitches slow. Take off the tray. Kendall Kaylon.
How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel? Then we got, that was cool. I would hear that again. For some reason, that just was cool to me. That just was cool. That's that free, that's literally the freeze flow. That's literally. Alright, y'all, my friend Jealous on some questions, and I see he trying to be a little messy tonight. So I'm gonna ask you these questions seemingly truthful. If you get it, you get it. How I'm gonna spit it, you gonna spit it. So boom. He asked me. I'm gonna have to go back to the question. He asked me what dude that I feel like loved me the most out of P&J. I feel like, to be honest, I didn't love none of them boys, so I wouldn't expect that none of them to really love me. But I feel like the one that was showing the most affection was P. Who was your favorite DL you ever fucked with at school? Like I told y'all, it was only one DL I fucked with at school. And that was that one boy I didn't speak of with the little story from I told y'all earlier. Any DL I probably fucked with, they probably went to another high school, not my high school, but DL2 that is, I don't know what DL2 he referring to. Because it's like, I don't know what DL2 he's referring to because it's many of them. And like, not many I talk to right now, but it's many I talk to.
I don't know who D is. We finna name D right now. So, first thing I'm gonna tell you about D, and we're like trying to name him somebody else. So D.
We gonna name him Monkey. We gonna name him Monkey. So remember, D Monkey. Sometimes we call him D, sometimes we call him Monkey. So D Monkey went to my high school, but he graduated. So, like, right at the end, right before he was gonna graduate, me and him was like talking and joking, and we had linked up. And so fast forward, D Monkey, he blocked me, and like he'll pop back up when he wanna again. So that's D Monkey. So he basically asked me why I fuck with D Monkey again. Not gonna lie, I would fuck with D Monkey again because D Monkey be doing D Monkey, like D Monkey be doing D Monkey, like y'all gotta know D Monkey. Alright, he asked me who is my crush at school. I'm not gonna lie, I got like only 2 crushes at school, and one is like a real crush, and one is like a little fake crush. Like my main crush, of course, I'm not gonna say his name or an initial, but just know he on the football team. And my other crush, he not. I mean, his name. I don't want to say that because that could cause a lot of commotion. His name started with something, and he just looked good. Just know I like dark skin boys. I don't like light skin boys, and just know that I like not chubby boys. I like boys that are skinny. So take that with a grain of salt and do what you do with it. Somebody asked me, have I ever had a sugar daddy? I'm not gonna say it was a sugar daddy for real, because it wasn't like stamped as that. Like, he wasn't really like, oh baby, you my sugar baby. Like, it wasn't, that. I guess you could say it was more, I mean, but what y'all consider, I'll say it more was him low-key tricking in a way, because, me and him, I'm not gonna lie, we never did nothing sexual at all. Me and his used to just talk. I met him at Walmart. One day I was in Walmart, and doing my own little thingy. And he just walked up to me. He was like, hey, how you doing? He was like hitting on me. And I was like acting confused a little bit. And he was like, oh, did I started you and stuff like that. And then, gave my number. We chatted a couple times. And yeah. So then he'll just send me money. Like, he'll be like, what you doing? I'll be like, nothing. He'll be like, you ate today? Boom. I got the message. He was like, go get you some food today. boom, send me money for food. So, you know, that's like, you know, that's the type of shit he'll do. Or like he'll come pick me up and like we'll go to his house, we'll just watch movies and shit. And like, I'm not gonna say that was a sugar daddy, but like I really didn't do anything. Like he just wanted to talk. How old am I? I'm not gonna lie, I was always hesitant to tell y'all my age because I didn't want y'all to look at me like a fast little boy. But now I'm older, I could tell y'all what grade I'm in, but I'm not gonna tell y'all my age because I just don't want to tell y'all my age. Like, but I'm in the 12th grade. I'm gonna graduate this year, well next year, 2025, and yeah.
First never slicing many things versus spicy, and I heard that bitch is icy. Watch your message for you type me. Deli in this bitch for throttle, you gotta switch. Let the walkie clutching hips, skin coffee, come take a sip. Look at these filthy hoes, one of those. We coming and we banging at your doors. Pistol empty load. I'm the frog, you the toe. I'm a you can't go. Take a bite, morning bro. Fuck them up and leave some hoes. What did I miss? I guess these bitches pissed. I guess they sucking no dick. I guess they risk getting slick. I freaking deli ran, put up into a pad, stacking up a big bag with the click and we back. I tell bitches shake their ass when Big Deli dropping cash. I tell. Got to sort the bands, got switches, they come in clans. Steady with the bands, counting pesos or the yens. I'm shooting at your man, Barbie drippy, calling Ken. Pussy like